Really thank you for staying behind. And I know you want to know how we make money, how this whole thing works, and everything. And when I first started, when I first saw this, I must say that I like the concept, I like the idea. In fact, I spent the next 7 days calling my friend up on Skype, spending all the time to find out exactly how it works and how the company pay out and all that stuff. So I'm going to condense it down to like the whole compensation plan, how the company pay it out to us, and then showing you exactly where the money is and what's the potential and all that stuff. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to draw it out. I'm going to explain it on the board. So, okay. Just now we talked about the membership. In fact, there are two things, two levels of membership if you remember what I said. There's a gold membership and a platinum membership, okay? The gold DTG gold membership is a one-time 200 US and every month is 50 US dollars. Now the platinum, which is slightly higher than the gold, is basically one time of 300 and then every month it's 100 US dollars. Now as a member, you can't make money. You can only save money on a vacation, go on vacation, holidays and everything. So as a member is like just being a consumer. Does that make sense? So being a member, you can't make money, but the company allow you to earn points. So what it means is that, for example, like the platinum, if you have a 300 one-time activation fee, the company actually award you 300 points. So you can use it immediately. And then every month when you put in 100 for the subscription or whatever, imagine this, it's like I said earlier, you join a gym membership or country club, you pay your subscription. Whether you go or not, you still have to pay, am I right? You get back nothing. So over here, if you are a member or active member, the company give you points, they award you points. So 1 year on an anniversary date for a platinum, they actually give you back 1,200 points. And then for the gold, you get back 600 points. Make sense? So then, of course, you can use a 1 year period to use those points up and everything. And then your next anniversary date, you get back another set of points. How does it make sense? Okay. So as a member, you don't make money, but you actually do earn points on a different note. The company says, okay, they don't care whether you're a gold member. If you're a platinum, you can refer a gold member. You actually will earn 100 points, okay? And if you refer a platinum member, you actually earn 200 points, all right? So as a member referring other members, you earn points. Given that in a 365 days, if you can actually refer 3,000 points, that means you can introduce, like let's say platinum, 15 platinum members over a period of 365 days, you earn 3,000 points. Once you hit that 3,000 points, you become what we call an executive member. And the benefit of being an executive member is that where the dream trip could cost you, let's say, $500 or $1,000, and there is a bubble that says the limit of the points that you can use. Let's say a trip will cost $1,000 and you can use up to, let's say, 400 or 500 points you can use to offset. So that means you still have to pay, once you offset at 500 points, you still have to pay 500. Plus your guest or spouse who go on that trip, they will pay 1,000, so you will have to pay that 1,500. But if you are an executive member, that means that bubble no longer applies to you. Once you're an executive member, you can use that 1,000 points to offset your 1,000, plus your spouse or your guest who's going with you, they're supposed to pay 1,000 cash. You can also use your points to offset that. So technically speaking, you actually pay your whole entire dream trip out of your points. Does that make sense now? So that is if you are a member. Now, of course, if you want to say, hey, how do I make money? Now, this part is to explain to all of us here who wants to actually participate and say, I want to look at it as a business as well. So if you want to make money, you have to take up this thing called RBS, which is a representative business system. Now, once you get this system, you actually get a computer, a back office. You don't get a physical computer, okay? You get the back office of the computer system that tracks your sales all around the world, okay? So that is to say, any time when there's a sales generated anywhere in the world, on all our markets that we are open, the company will track that. So you pay a one-time of 100 and every month you pay about 20 US dollars. Now, all these are in USD, okay? And of course, I've not applied Singapore GST tax. In fact, we have been paying the tax on GST as well. So this is without the GST. Now, as a rep, okay, once you get that back office, it means that it starts to track. But let's say I'm a rep. I bring anyone in and they are just a rep, okay? Means that I don't make money. Nobody makes money through recruiting people to come and become a rep. We only get paid from the sales of the membership. So I will explain it slightly differently, like insurance, right? If I'm an agent, I bring in other agents. If nobody sell any policies, nobody make money. So this is like the policy, this is like the agent. Make sense? Yes. Okay, so obviously I want to save money on vacation, go on holidays and everything, I become a member. And if I want to make some money, I want to also make money on the side, I become a rep. So you can be either, or if I want both, I'll take up both. In this case, I'll explain it using platinum, because platinum is more expensive than a gold. You accept platinum, you accept gold, right? So you pay a one-time 400 plus your first month of 120. So total, all in all, you pay 520, and every month you pay 120, correct? So once you understand this, we have this program called Refer for Pay No More. Now, refer for, pay no more, it's not every month referring for. It's any time once you refer 4 customers to the company, the next month you stop paying your monthly subscription yourself. As long as the 4 remains active every month you don't have to pay. Now, what's active? Active means that either they're paying their monthly subscription or they found 4. At any point in time, if that month you fall from 4 to 3, that month you have to pay your own monthly subscription. Once you find back the 4th to replace that, that means you're back to 4, then the next month you stop paying again. Make sense? So in my case, right, I have 105. So I think it's quite hard, I'll fall below 4 lah. You understand the point now, right? Okay, so once you understand this, okay, I'm going to explain how we make the money, where the money comes from and all that stuff, okay? Now, first thing, this is something that every time you do a sale of a platinum, okay? If you are selling a platinum or referred a platinum, if you are a rep, okay? The company will pay you a one-time $50 US. Now that's not a lot of money, it's just a small token to say thank you very much. So that is to say, if today your friend joined you, you only make $50 US. You can go out for a cup of coffee at Starbucks or whatever and it's gone, okay? So this is just one time. Once that is done, I will recommend, this is a recommendation, it's not compulsory or you have to do it or whatever, but I would say use the figure of 6, number 6, to actually explain this. Now, once you make 6 sales personally on a platinum, is it true that you already make a 300 back? You make some money back? So 6 sales on platinum, you make 300. Now, I'm going to explain on a time frame right now. This time frame, again, is not compulsory, which is the 28 days. Now, this 28 days, I'm just using a time frame to explain that's one part of the component that the company pay us, on top of it if you can do it, okay? And this 28 days is not the first 28 days or whatever. It's just a rolling 28 days anytime, all right? It keep going the moment you make the first sale. So, second, if you make 3 sales in this 28 days, the company will pay you a one-time $100 US. And the third thing here is that if you do the next 3 sales in this 28 days, the company pay you another $150 US. Now, since you do 6 sales in 28 days, is it true that you get this and this as well? Plus your 300, everything add up, how much? 550. How much did we put in? 520. Is it true you already break even? You make a little profit, not a lot, but still a profit, right? $30. And then, now you have 6. Is it true it's more than 4? Yes. So next month, is it, you have no more overheads? You don't have to pay another subscription or whatever. So once you have done that, actually this is like a building block of how we build this business. when I first saw this, right, I realized that, hey, this is pretty straightforward, simple. I don't say it's easy, but it's simple. Once I make 6 sales in a short period of time, I make back a business, I have a membership, and I have no more overhead. I said, this business makes sense. All right? So I said, okay, let's go out and build something. So who will start a business, make money, break even, next month close shop? I don't think so, all right? You will let the business run and how it goes and build a team and all that stuff, right? So let's now, I want to concentrate on 2 things. There are 2 components here. The first one is actually what we call the lifestyle bonus, okay? First one, lifestyle bonus. Now, what is lifestyle bonus? The company says here, anytime, once you cumulatively make 5 sales, okay? When you make 5 sales, okay, personally, and once you make 5 sales, and if that sale, total everything add up every month, per month, you can generate 3,000 per month in group volume. Now, what does it mean, 3,000? Making a sale of a platinum would contribute 400. Okay, it's 400 volume. Doing a gold, it's giving you 250. Okay, so not just you, but your team now, right? These are all team sales kind of thing. So once you actually add up every month, if anyone in your organization does 3,000, hit the 3,000 as a group, the company give you a bonus of 300 based on that sale. That means 3,000, you get 300 residual. So every month, once your team grows, you know, as long as that sales volume comes in and hit that 3,000, in fact, all these are tracked in your back office. You can see them very clearly. So once you hit 3,000, every month you get 300. Make sense here? Now, the other thing is, if you do 6 personal, okay, sorry, change. If you do 6 personal sales, okay, 6 sales, okay, and the company says, if you have your organization that do 5,000 to 11,250, that means group volume. If you can hit that, not yourself, group, all right? So that translates to about what? 30 sales per month or something like that, depending on how you mix and match all those gold or platinum. The company will pay you 400 to 900 based on residual. So that means you are actually having like a coffee house or a cafe or whatever that generates sales and it actually pay you commission, right? So you sell X number of coffee or whatever, or sales, and then every month you make a certain amount of money. Bearing in mind, no more rental. Am I right? Because once you have that, these are what we call your net profit. So this is the lifestyle bonus component, all right? So this is what we want to drive at by making between $300 to $900 passively, right? Residual from your group. Now, this is not why a lot of us quit our job, leave our job, or that's not how anyone make $1 million. This is just supplementary income and all that stuff to pay your bills, you know, your handphone bills, you know, or maybe your car rental or whatever, okay? But this next thing is where the big money is. This is where got my attention. So this is called Team Cycle Bonus. Now, what's Team Cycle Bonus? When you sign up, the company give you 2 sales team, a left team and a right team. Now, don't ask me why 2 teams. It's just that if you sign up for a sales job or whatever, your company give you 2 sales team. One on the left, one on the right, or one called A, one called B, or one called Alpha, one called Beta, whatever, okay? So these 2 teams, the computer system now start to calculate and start to generate your report. Every time the computer system see 3 sales on the left and 3 sales on the right, they don't even care who bring in that sale, how that sale come about, or where the sale come about. It can come from anywhere in the world. As long as on your two teams, the moment they see 3 left, 3 right, they pay you 100 US dollars every time. When every time it happens, they pay you 100 US dollars. Okay? Now, how does that work? They pay us actually 2 modes of income. There's 2 income sources. One is every week, the other one is every month. How do they pay us every week? Every week comes from the 3 left, 3 right new sales. Okay? Every time that happens, the company every week will generate a report and pay you accordingly. That's every week. Right? 3 left, 3 right is 100. Now, every month comes from where? Every month comes from the 2 organizations again. The computer system again tracks the sales of people who are paying their monthly subscription. Now remember, there is a monthly subscription. Not everybody will get 4 pay no more at the same time. And even if all of them get 4, means 4 times more people paying, right? Yeah. So the company will calculate and look at the whole entire organization, generate a report every 15th of the month and pay you based on last month, how many are paying their monthly subscription. Make sense? So they will generate that report on the 15th of every month and pay you every month. So we get paid once a week and then once a month. If you add that up, we get paid 5 times a month. When I heard that, I said, wow, I like that sound of it, right? You get paid 5 times a month. So how do we get paid that 5 times? The moment you make 4 sales personally, okay, regardless of gold or platinum, the moment you have made 4 sales, you're called a qualified rep, QR, and the company pay us a maximum of 2,000 US per week. Maximum. Well, what do I mean by maximum? Let's say this week, my 2 teams, one side generate 30 sales, the other side generate 30 sales. Regardless of whether you generate or not, but as long as in your team, right? How much? 1,000. Right? 30 left, 30 right sales. That's 1,000. What if that week, your 2 teams now runs 90 sales left, 90 sales right? You're supposed to get 3,000, right? But the company max it out at 2,000. They don't pay you more than that. They cap it. Make sense now? In fact, a lot of times people ask me, James, how many levels? Because when they hear this, they think of like MLM, multi-level, whatever. When they ask me, how many levels? There's no levels. So I don't know if this is MLM or not. Okay, there's nothing about level. The company pay us a maximum cap. Make sense now? They won't overpay anybody. All right, every month they don't pay anything at this point. But the moment your organization generate a sales up to 30 left and 30 right, once you hit that sales number, and there's no time frame, and it's not done by yourself, it's teamwork. Once that happens, you are called a senior rep. As a senior rep, every week is still a maximum of 2,000. That's how much a month?
8,500.
Okay. Only few people understand maths. Or did I lose any one of you? Okay, so that's 4 weeks is 8,000 per month, right? And every month, they pay you maximum up to 500 US dollars a month on the residual, okay? That's maximum. By the time you hit 90 left and 90 right, you're called a director. Now, as a director, it's still at 2,000 per week maximum, but every month here is also 2,000 per month. That's all, 10 grand maximum a month. And in fact, for anyone who you are looking at this right now, if you said, okay, what if I can hit this rank at a double quick time? If you can do this within 90 days, the company actually gives you a bonus of 5,000 US one time. If you can do that, okay? Now, once your organization now grows to a volume or sales size of sales volume of 400, you're called a marketing director, MD. Here gets a bit interesting, okay? Maximum, the limit now increases to up to 5,000 US per week and 5,000 US per month. That's 25,000 max per month. Once your organization grows to 900, you're called a regional marketing director. The maximum the company pay out is 10,000 US per week 10,000 US per month. On top of that, they give you 1,000 US dollars for car bonus, and then they give you a RMD trip every year. Once your team now grows up to 1,008, you're called a national marketing director. Here is at 20,000 US per week maximum, 20,000 US per month, plus the car bonus, plus the trip. By the time you hit 3,000 in your whole organization, you're called International Marketing Director. Here is at 25,000 US per week maximum, 50,000 US per month, and then your car bonus now becomes 1,500. They give you another bonus called the Dream Home Bonus, which is 3,000 US per every month. They give you that trip every year. In fact, next year, we're going to a Tahiti cruise for 7 days to Bora Bora. So I hope more of you can join us, all right? And then they also give you a very beautiful diamond ring like this one I'm wearing, okay? So in fact, they even have your name on it, all right? So now, when you see this whole thing, right? Oh, by the way, this 30, 30, 90, 90, 400, and 3,000, these are all based on sales count, right? Once you hit it, you hit it. So every goal is one count. That means that's 30 left, 30 right is based on gold, all the way to 3,000 is based on gold. That means if your sales organization drives sales based on platinum, platinum counts as 2 counts. So that means here, if you hit 15, 15 of platinum, it is 30, 30. You are senior rep. All the way up to 3,000, if you have 1,500 platinum, you are also hitting that 3,000 requirement, and you'll be IMD. Make sense now? Okay, so it's double the speed, right? Right. So this is understand. In fact, when I saw this whole thing, I realized one thing: there's no time frame. It's not done by individual. It's a teamwork thing. And the company track that. Once you hit that, they base on the productivity every week and every month and pay us accordingly. So that's how this whole thing is like, keep going. All right? There's no quota, nothing. But of course, when I show this to people in the beginning, a lot of them ask me, James, looks good, but is this those pyramid thing? It means that, I said, what do you mean? People above make all the money, people below cannot make anything, huh? When they say that to me, they're implying me lah. so because I started this or whatever. But then what they didn't understand is that I didn't join the company right in the beginning. I joined 5 years after they've been around. So technically speaking, I'm not the guy on the top. There are people above me. But today, I do make more money than a lot of people above me. Now what does that mean? That means people below can make more money. In fact, right now I have people below me making more money than me. Is that a cool thing? Yeah. Why not, right? So, but of course, after I say this, a lot of people don't understand, how is this possible? I thought this is those pyramid thing, the guy on top will always make all the money. I'll explain it slightly differently. Now, sir, what's your name? George. George, okay. Now, let's say, George, okay, before I bring George in the picture, let's say we have 100 people here. All 100 people, they are all sitting on my left team. Okay, all on my left team. Now, if all the 100 people sign up, do I make any cycle bonus here? I don't make, right? 3 left, 3 right, then I make. Let's say George is very excited about this. He's like, wow, I'm gonna do this. This is it. And he committed himself. And this 100 people, and George happened to be on my left team, but this 100 people are brought in by George, or through his organization. Now I have a left and right, but George is sitting on my left, and he has his own left and right team. Now all 100 people, they are all on George left and right. Let's say half-half. So all of them sign up. The cycle bonus goes to George or me. Can you see the difference now? This has nothing to do with who is sitting on top. This has to do with who has the most productivity. Make sense? In fact, I would say this up front. I don't know if I will offend you if you're sitting there thinking this way. I have friends who say, James, I know it sounds good, but I will never want to participate in anything that people above can make more money than me. You know my reply to them is, then you should better quit your job. Because all your bosses and superior all make more money than you. You want to know what the real pyramid? A lot of people out there are in a real pyramid. They don't even know. Okay? This is what I call fair. This is what I call, is the distribution and how you position and what you do working as a team. All right? So, of course, there'll be people who look at me and say, in fact, I want to help all of us here in this room. There will be people who tell you, and they told me this, James, I know it sounds good, but this kind of business, you have to keep talking to people, right? You have to keep bringing people, right? Will there be people saying that to you? In fact, a lot of people saying that to me. You know what's my reply to them? I said, hello, I'm doing business. Which business don't need to have people? Every business needs to have people. In fact, new people, right? I tell them, you sell coffee, also need to find dead people. So there's no business, no people, okay? So that's not a problem. That shouldn't be a problem. And one more thing. There are people who actually look at me and say what, Especially friends who see me on Facebook, travel so much. 100 over vacation. They say this to me. I don't know whether they are just being nice or concerned of my health or whatever. When they say, hey James, I see you travel, you're not tired. Well, I don't know, it's really out of concern or being sarcastic. You know what's my reply to them? You work, you're not tired. Honestly, I'd rather I get tired playing, go on vacation and create those wonderful memories than to just keep working and then work till my time runs out. So I really hope that you guys get this picture, and we work as a team. We continue to do what we want it best, which is eventually have the time and freedom to do whatever we want and the financial freedom. Who's not working hard? I know I'm working hard, but I want to work hard at the right vehicle, the right thing that eventually, just now Emily shared with us. I mean, she was doing it really part-time, doing just slowly or whatever, but over 4 years, she managed to get the freedom, right? So that's why I said, no matter how long it takes, what if this thing take us 10 years? What if 20 years? I would say that so many people spend their whole entire life until they're almost knowing that that's their last breath. They still haven't get what they want. What is this next 5 to 10 years that if you have to spend it and spend it wisely? Work on something that can truly give you that freedom. And which is why I'm not stopping. I'm not here because I make the money and I'm going. I'm here until my last breath. I want to help more people attain that freedom that this platform has given to me. So I hope all of us can actually, join hands, join force. Let's go out there and make things happen for so many people who needs to hear this and who wants to have this. Okay, so hope they make sense. And if you want to know more, even more, there's a lot of things to learn. Yes, but do you have to know everything before you get started? No, because you have all of us. We already know what you need to know, right? So just leverage on that, save your time, and then just go out and build it together. Okay, so thank you for staying, and sorry I took a little longer, but thank you. Okay, hope to see you guys, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We actually have events like this that could help you. Let's just invite your friends, and I won't spend time telling you what to do, but your friend will, okay? So talk to them, and they will tell you how to invite people to come and take a look at this, just like you did today. Okay, thank you. Good night. God bless.